name's Chris Barrett from Caterpillar. Here today we've got our next-gen D5 dozer. This is actually one of the first 3D ready dozers we've got in the country. So what that means is at the factory we fit all the grade 3D ready hardware. When it comes to the dealership, if the customer chooses to take 3D when they need it, the dealership sets it up ready to go. If the customer wants to take the machine and maybe try or demo 3D, they can, or if they want to activate it in the future, they've got all the hardware on the machine ready to go. A few other updates we've got on these new machines. We've introduced a feature called Steer Assist. You might be able to see some of these curve lines we've got in the ground here. Essentially, you can either have this from a design that comes in the office, or like we've done here, we've created a design, select that and the machine's automatically going to control the blade and also the steering. So really nice feature for operators. Also, if you're doing more production dozing, we've got tilt steer. So what that'll do, if you're on the slot, pushing out material, rather than sort of fighting the dozer, trying to keep it straight in the slot, it's going to automate the tilt to basically keep you in a straight, nice line as you go through. So another nice feature we've added to the machine. Another feature we've got on these next-gen dozers is basically we've got from factory the option to get a grade radio and the grade cellular modem. So no longer you need to put external hardware on there. They come with CAT components, covered under the CAT warranty. You can use the product link modem for sending design files through our Vision Link productivity platform, getting production data back, checking on performance and how much volume you've moved for the day. So with these next-gen dozers, we've essentially got a building block of technology. So we start off with a simple technology called stable blade. That just helps the operator take out jolts, bumps that might sort of come in normal dozing. Then we sort of move on to slope assist. What that allows the operator to do is basically put in a slope and a main fall, hit the auto button without GPS or any connection to any correction source. The machine's got to maintain that last sort of slope for main fall and blade slope. All these features work in with auto carry now, which is really good. So if you're doing that heavier dozing, you've got a full blade load, auto carry is going to kick in automatically, manage that blade load for you, keep you having nice full loads, and you can monitor the performance on our blade load monitor up on that top display. All these features, just like I said, they're a building block until we get to 3D. That's where we can sort of turn on our grade lines, we can get auto steer going. All those type of things help the operator stay productive and do really good quality work, regardless of the skill level. Hey Scott.
Hey Chris. How
you going?
Good man, good.
You had a bit of fun today?
Have had a lot of fun today. I had a lot of learning today, which has been fantastic.
Oh, very good. So you got to run our next-gen D5. We've got a few features on there. What was your favourite?
Oh, matey, if I had to pick one, I'm going to say slope assist.
Yep.
It was pretty neat to, set up a batter with no design.
Yep.
You can bang in your parameters, a main fall, cross slope, and press the autos, and she's there. So these little things, these little dozers have a bunch of fruit coming straight out of the factory. You don't have to have your 3Ds, like they've got some good stuff from the get-go.
That's right.
It's just that that value add that the 3Ds is going to give this little machine.
Yeah, very good. And you've done a lot of time on the bigger dozers.
Yep.
Auto carry is one of your favourite features of those that now's on this one.
Correct.
How'd you find that when you're doing a bit of the slot dozing before?
Yeah, it was a nice little feature, you know what I mean? Like it's great that Caterpillar are now arming all their machines similar all the way through the product line.
Yep.
Okay, so for that usability piece for the end user, it's a good feature.
That's a good point. I guess from D1 to D11.
Yeah.
Same grade display. One of those common features. Our 3D, our autos.
Yep.
Yep. Auto carry.
Absolutely.
From big to small, we got a lot there.
Yeah, 100%. No,
yep.
it was a good experience, mate.
And tilt steer, you probably spent a lot of time trying to train operators again to not let steering clutches, and this one sort of does it.
Yep.
Yep.
So that whole blade steering thing, it's a bit of an art, and the fact that this little machine here will do it unprompted, it's just a part of what it does.
Yep.
Really helps that bulk pushing application that these little dozers can sometimes get wrapped up to. Yeah.
Oh, very good. And the 3D steering, we put a line in the design.
Wow.
Probably the first time you're a bit sceptical. Would it do it by itself, or how'd you find that?
Mate, there was an element of letting go.
Yes.
And I'm glad that I did.
Yep.
Because like the way this thing stuck to this arc, phenomenal.
Yep.
It was one thing to stick to the arc going forward, and then you showed me that feature when you put it in reverse, and it does the same. It will stay on that arc as you go back to the start of your push. So that in itself, mate, was pretty cool.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
And the comfort of the cab, how'd you find yourself sitting in there?
Yes. Well, again, the cabs are all starting to line up again. Through that product line. Obviously, this thing's this little dozer is a tiller steer.
Yep.
Super intuitive hydraulics.
Yep.
So very comfortable machine, mate.
Ah, very good.
Comfortable.
Yep. So we've got one feature on there called slope assist. There's a couple of different ways you can use that. You can either let it be in autos, basically follow your last position, or you can put in a slope like we've done up on the side there. Put a main fall and a cross slope in. I guess Scott, how was your first impressions of slope assist, and how do you think most operators will pick that up out on site?
Yeah, look, so on a batter, where you got 20-30%
Yep.
crossfall, that's really good. But what surprised me was you can make small adjustments, even on a flat plane. If you want to put 2-3% crossfall in,
Yep.
you can manually input
Yes.
and then let go of your hand, and it's just going to maintain your last input.
Yep.
So I think customers are going to get some value out of that, particularly those customers in the rural areas.
Yes.
Knocking in roads, you can actually knock in a road with a good profile to it.
That's it. And even if you get to site early, there's not a base station
Yeah.
set up, and no one's got a design ready for you yet, or the design ends and you need to transition in.
Yeah,
Slope assist really comes in there, blends it in beautifully.
You can
looks
still
like
go
$1
to
million.
work.
Yep.
100%. So that productivity piece is pretty good.
No, good. And I guess the other nice thing about this dozer, all the technology sort of bolted in. We're going home in a few minutes. There's nothing we're sort of carrying on.
Yeah, correct.
We're not taking antennas or climbing up on a
Yeah,
blade anymore. She's
no
you wouldn't know it's
poles.
a 3D dozer looking at.
Yeah.
It's all bolted in, ready to go.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, no, it's gold.
No, good. Well, Scott, thanks for coming out today and having a run
Yeah.
with the dozer and all your
Appreciate
help.
it. Thanks a
It's,
lot, mate.
Love the feedback.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.